Hi, you guys. Good morning. How are you? Good afternoon. Whatever time in the world it is for you. Let me just check and make sure we're good here. Make sure I can see the comments as you're jumping on. Say hello. Let me know you're here with me live, and as you're watching the replay, let me know you're watching the replay. And let me know where in the world you are tuning in from. I love seeing where everyone's at. All right, we are good. So let's get going. If you don't know me, I'm Amanda Heisman, your intuitive nutrition and energy coach, and I help you eat intuitively and eat for energy so that you can just use that energy to build a life that you love. And as a nutrition intuitive, I also explore the spiritual and emotional sides of nourishment and channel the needs of your nourishment body. So we have been on this series this week, Energy Building Basics, to really talk about how to experience more energy in our daily life, in our physical energy in our daily life as we move about our day. So quick hump day summary, recap so far. First, on day one, we talked about water and hydration. Yesterday, we talked about vegetables and getting more vegetables in our life, experience different kinds of vegetables and how that can change our palate and even our cravings and ultimately give us more energy with all of the life force energy that plants have inside of them, all of those phytonutrients, vitamins, everything. And this morning, we're on day 3. So Energy Building Basics as a series, you guys, has been a tip a day, focusing on what we want to add in and what we want to do, right? So what are we a yes to, as I saw my friend Christina write today? What in our lives do we want to say yes to? Because so often, especially this time of year, there are plenty of things that we do or habits we have that we know are, quote, bad habits, substances we take in, information we take in, emotion, things that affect us on a daily basis that drain us. So rather than focusing on what we want to get rid of, whether that's sugar or caffeine or lethargia or whatever it is, rather than having our focus over there, we're turning our focus on what we want to bring in and what we want to build as habit in our lives. So once again, water, vegetables. Today we're going to talk about building that sustainable habit over time and why optimizing digestion is great for building your energy. So as you guys are jumping on, say hello. I'm just getting to the good stuff and let me know you're here. I'm Amanda, and let me know I can see the comments. If not, I'm gonna look over here to this. Oh, I see John is here. Oh, hi. Hey, okay, great. I can see on one device. Awesome. So we're talking about optimizing digestion as a way of saving energy. So one of the things we don't often think about is that digestion takes a lot of energy. It is a huge function that our body does every single day. It goes through digestion, it goes through a detox process, it goes through nutrient absorption. Our organs are doing all of these things. Hey, Jana, good to see you. Our organs are doing all of these things every day, and so we want to optimize that process as much as possible. Think about the Thanksgiving effect, right? Or for those of you out of the States, when you have a big, heavy holiday meal and that feeling afterwards where you just have to unbutton your pants and not do anything, you go into food coma, the food coma effect, right? Where you have to either sleep or you're just you're down for the count. There's no, there's no real thinking going on. There's no real doing going on. It's just that's because all of your energy has literally gone to digesting the meal that you just took in. So what are ways that we can optimize this? And we know this to be true, even it doesn't have to be a huge, huge holiday meal, but you can tell the nuance of it when you have something lighter, when you have something heavier. You know this intuitively and from experience. So one of the best ways to optimize digestion is to welcome in probiotics and into your life, into maintaining that gut health. So we've talked about gut health a lot, how important it is. You know, science is calling it the second brain, or I even hear third brain sometimes, right? The gut, the heart, the mind. Three brains we have all sending signals to each other. But your microbiome, your good bacteria, is what helps maintain everything, your immune system, and the way your body digests nutrients. It also, you know, if we experience dysbiosis in the gut, like an imbalance of the bad and good bacteria, that can cause a lot of health problems. So taking your high quality daily probiotic is a great way to start. And you can also incorporate fermented foods in your life, like raw sauerkraut, kombucha, kimchi. Can't stress and digest simultaneously. Right. That's too much energy going all sorts of places. So definitely chilling on the stress, and you're actually bringing up one of the next day's tips. But definitely, I mean, we talked a lot about how being in fight or flight, and how we hold on to fat, and we hold on to things when we're in fight or flight response, and a lot of us are there all the time. So probiotics and fermented foods. And I know some folks do digestive enzymes. I kind of go in phases with those. I like my body to do its thing on its own, but if I know I'm going to have something rather heavy, you can also look at digestive enzymes, a nice pure blend. Another thing folks don't think about as often is the order and the combinations of your food. So this is something you could look at, you know, eating light to heavy throughout your meal, having the lighter thing like the vegetables first. I even have fruits like separately as snacks, and within my smoothie at breakfast, because those go through so fast, those digest so quickly. To put like an apple on top of a steak, you can see how that might putrefy within your stomach, and before the steak even gets through your stomach and your intestines and the villi and your small intestines, they're sitting here doing this, just waiting. You know, they're finger-like on the wall of your intestines, these finger-like structures to, you know, by design, it's beautiful design, right? Our bodies, so that they have this much surface area to absorb the nutrients. And if that's full of heavier things like the grains or the steak, and you try to put the fruits and vegetables on top of it, you might not get all of the benefits of absorbing all the nutrients. So try to think about maybe, you know, this is bio-individual. Once again, everything that I offer is just that. It's an offering, it's an invitation, it's an inspiration for you to try out for yourself how it works for you. So light to heavy, you know, I just came from France where they have a little piece of fruit for dessert. So to each their own, but give it a shot, see how it works for you. And then think about, like, again, the combining, and, you know, you don't want to eat beans and berries sort of thing. That's might be a recipe for like some bloating, or indigestion, gas, things like that. So we don't think about like things we don't think about, like peanuts. So like peanut butter, I just had someone ask me the other day why their oatmeal was bloating them, and it was because she was putting in both peanut butter and fruit. So peanut butter is a legume. It is in that kind of starchy bean category. Like a peanut's not actually nut, right? So so that combination was irritating her. So if she did one or the other, she was just fine, right? So maybe look at some of your combinations and the way you combine. P.S. Veggies go with everything. Veggies are your free for all. Just a little hat tip to yesterday's tip there. And another way to optimize digestion is to chew your food. We talk a lot about this in my intuitive eating class, and it becomes a really mindful practice as well. But you've heard digestion starts in the mouth, especially for carbohydrates, and when you chew several times, this will not only relax you, but it will also help your digestive system be optimized, work properly, do it, not have to work in overdrive to continue to digest into small particles the things that should have gotten more broken down in the mouth, right? There are a lot of digestive enzymes in our mouth, in our saliva, to take advantage of. So, like if you're in the three gulps and swallow, 5 bites and gulp sort of club, I invite you to just try to up that, 10, 12 even. They say between 25 and 30 times. Try 1 bite 25 times. So those are just a couple ideas to get your brain a-moving and to see what you might try today. What questions do you guys have for me? Let me know in the comments. I am actually running a holistic detox, a mind, body, and spirit cleanse, the cleansing experience, coming up on January 29th. And this is a great way to reset your digestion, especially if you've been having, it's just a common thing for you to bloat or get gas or indigestion or things like that. It's a great way to release that which is no longer serving us and welcome in this powerful year that we're starting now. Welcome in all the new for you, right? So if you have a feeling of stuckness or if you have problems in your digestion, this might be a good thing to look at. And I will drop the link in the comments below, where you can read the stories of lots of women who've done it before and really benefited from it. But once again, mind, body, and spirit cleanse, the cleansing experience, holistic detox. Let me know what questions you guys have about optimizing your digestion. Try one of those things today: probiotics, food combining or food order, and chewing your food. And let me know how it works for you. Do you guys already do these things? Let me know how it works for you. All right, I will see you again tomorrow at noon Eastern Time for Energy Building Basics. Bye! Mwah.